Here we are with another progression video. Today's March the 14th, 2025. On the last video that I'm going to upload today, will be for, what's today? Today's Friday. It'll be Tuesday, the one day I had off. It'll talk about tomorrow's risk. So today, we don't have anything. I think they have a marginal risk over us for early or late at night there, but we don't. Now tomorrow we have an enhanced risk. As of right now, that could change. I don't know if it will or not. But to the southwest of us, they have a moderate risk for tomorrow, and they're saying, everybody's saying, even the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Service, they're saying tornado outbreak could be possible tomorrow. I don't know if it will or not. We'll have to see. The day of, they might go high. Hey, stop eating stuff, Bo. That might have to go high risk, or they might go high risk. I'm not sure. If they do, I'll make a screen recording video and show you everything. Right now, we're in the 10% hatched for strong tornadoes. South of us, what they call the Southern Valley, could have long track tornadoes. And I think we're in the Southern Valley. But I also think that Chattanooga is at a greater risk than we are. Further back west. But they said all the way from the Southern Valley to West North Carolina, which would be down there. I mean, we're not right next to the Georgia border. We're just like a county or two away. We're a little further north than the Georgia border, but I mean, it's pretty much, we're in the Southern Valley. I don't know if we'll get long track tornadoes or not. I do know that I've looked at models, and it's showing that instability is not going to be all that great here. That's what I'm showing, and I think it's strange that they would. I think they're just putting a broad area out there. I'm not sure what's going on. First they had an enhanced risk, and it was west of us. No, they had a 30. No, we were in the 30% there for a while, wasn't we? I think so. Anyways, well, now they got us an enhanced risk, all the way up to Knoxville, and all the way over to Nashville, and points southward from there. There's a big enhanced risk. All of East Tennessee, no, from Knoxville southward is an enhanced risk, and west of Knoxville all the way, it's like a big loop, it curves around all the way up to Knoxville, and then starts looping back towards Nashville there. They're the enhanced risk, and they're in the 10% hatched for strong tornadoes. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And they got a 45% hatch for straight line damaging winds. I can't remember. I don't think we're in on that either. The main risk, the moderate risk, is down there into Mississippi and Alabama and northern Louisiana. But I mean, that can expand, northward, eastward. It could. We'll have to see what models show and how environment, atmospheric environment, progresses over tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a terrible day. I wish it was already over. but it's not. It's I don't think it's continuing to increase. Oh, he was in Texas. Maybe they're driving his car around. But it continues to increase, especially for Alabama and Mississippi. Them two states, of course, they're the hardest hit with severe weather. I don't see how them people do it. I mean, yesterday was, I mean, you could also, you know, with the progression video, you know, because we're progressively showing what's going on. You don't see it on them trees, but as you can see down there, that fruit tree down there is starting to bud out. I'll show you some of the, there's some wind starting to pick up. We're having they said it's an extreme, historic low pressure in, it's sitting in the plains now, I think. I think it's just in Kansas City, or a little bit west of there, Wichita, I don't know. Anyway, there's a big low, and it's supposed to drop down to historic levels, same level as a Cat 2 hurricane. Let's see, you can see buds are really starting on the trees. That one not so much. Let's look at this one. You really see them coming out real good. And actually on this tree here, you can see some of them starting to really bud out really good. So I mean, spring's here definitely. I mean, of course you can tell today a big moderate risk up into Mississippi, Illinois, Western Kentucky, West Tennessee, and I think northeastern Arkansas. I think they have a big moderate risk. So, I said it's a classic spring storm there. So, yeah, I am nervous about it. Definitely am, because it, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Even though I've looked at models, and of course models ain't God, you know, they tell you what it could, you know, one of the, what do they call it, solutions that could happen. Doesn't mean it will happen. But one of the, hey, yeah, out of the driveway. One of the solutions, you know, is a tornado outbreak, and all of them are pretty much in agreement that, you know, there could be an outbreak. So you can see some of them purple flowers are starting to grow. Dandelions are becoming more, got this different ball over there. The roses are starting to bud out real good. Got a bunch of stuff around. I have to weed them out. Go over here and look at our big rose bush over here. A lot of this down. I want to drive a lawnmower right through here, go around these big stumps, and cut all this down. Of course, you're getting the roses coming out like that. Got a patch over there, a small patch over there, and a small patch right there. That's the biggest one right there, that's starting to grow stuff around it. See another smaller patch in there. Might start mowing. Feels like I hate it here. We had rain yesterday. We had a severe thunderstorm actually warning here. We had some hail actually. And watch that though. You can see that growing pretty good. Yeah, we had a severe thunderstorm warning yesterday. We had some hail actually. Supposed to be some damaging winds too, but I didn't really see any damaging winds. The storms, one come out of Madisonville and the other one come off the mountains, and they created like a little loop, and then they merged together. And the northern one was kind of, see, that's growing pretty good. I was like, oh crap, I'm surrounded. Get over here. But our banana tree hadn't started yet. It's still a brown mess. And again, you're going to wonder, did I kill it? You know, I hope. And then that's what I thought last year, you know, that I killed it. And then it came out. Hey, he's allowed to walk in his driveway. But yeah, you can see, is that a wasp? Wow, first wasp that I've seen. Right on his ball. Oh. I want to see what time it is. I gotta go get him. And see what, since his mom's gone. Oh yeah, we still got some time. But we'll see what setup was come up with tomorrow. You can see everything coming out though. Everything's budding out. So we'll see what happens. Need to go somewhere red bee or red wasp. It's hurt. Yeah, I'm about the only one that's, you know, wanting tomorrow to be over with quickly, even though it's my last day off, but I gotta work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Overtime's ramping up. I worked, let's see, I worked Friday, and then Monday, and I got mandated for it Sunday, so. Not too happy about working overtime. But this season, like I said, severe weather season looks, I mean today and tomorrow, moderate risk, which you do see them during the spring. So I wouldn't say it's going to be hyperactive, you know. I'm not Reed Timmer. His tornado forecast come out, and he's got a lot of super outbreaks, he already said. You know, he's talking about this outbreak today and tomorrow. Which, you know, he could be right. I don't know. He said over 80 to 100 tornadoes. Who knows, you know, what could happen. Because he's saying overall severe weather threat. Not just in one area. He's talking about all the way from the moderate risk today, which is a huge area. I think it actually covers Tennessee, northern Arkansas, eastern Missouri, and all the way up to, I think, Iowa, and over to Illinois, and down through western Kentucky, West Tennessee, northern Mississippi, I think. So I mean, it covers a pretty large area. It ain't like it doesn't. You can see the grass is starting to green up real good around there. But still down that way, it's actually patching up too pretty good. Little bird out there walking around. Like, what? But you can see a lot of the grass is greening up and it's growing, so it won't be too much longer. I have to start mowing. Dogs are like, yeah, can we go in? We will. We'll be going in here in a minute. I'm going to put you guys in the cage. I got to leave to go get the boy. So. But I figured I'd make a progression video talking about tomorrow or today's threat, which, you know, is not for us. I think, like I said, the plateau is in a marginal, and then it goes to a slight. I don't think that's really supposedly not for us. They don't really know how strong the severe threat. Now they're talking about a couple of long track tornadoes today too. But they're saying tomorrow, of course, the area I'm at, you know, well, not the area that I'm in, but, you know, close to me, you know, closer than where it's at today. You know, today it's way out west, you know, out in, you know, the eastern plains. Well, I don't know what that would be considered. Part of the Midwest and the plains, I guess. But anyways, of course, you know, that one, you know, it started showing signs of downtrending, and then it started uptrending again, so it got worse and worse. Now, you know, I think yesterday they put out which is highly rare for them to put out a day 3 moderate look. That's the reason a lot of people are, you know, saying a high risk could be involved, you know. And I'm sure they'll expand that moderate risk right up to us there. But I don't know how that would go, because with the models not really sure what's going to happen, you know, with the rain in the morning. Because I mean, every model is showing some type of rain moving into the area and staying around all the way till it's actually till in the evening, and then finally lifting north, and then the main line coming through. So that won't allow instability to build. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll have to see how it goes. So, but like I said, might do a video, what do you call it? A screen recorder video tomorrow to kind of look at the threats of tomorrow. You know, the final threats. I mean, they could expand it too, depending on the atmospheric conditions. We could get put into moderate risk, you know. I was looking at, you know, April 27th, and the moderate risk on a day 3, might have been a day 2, was already over the top of us. And then the high risk was put down to, say, we're not in the moderate risk right now. That could change, but they had a day 2 or 3 moderate risk already over us. So now they've had an enhanced risk that stretched earlier, I think yesterday, before they expanded it. It was all the way up to our county and around back towards over Chattanooga, and the Southern Valley is where they had the enhanced risk. And then now they've expanded it all the way up to Knoxville and westward to Nashville, and then southward from there, I think. Anyways, So I don't know how that's gonna go. Like I said, I'll make a screen recorder video if anything changes, just to, you know, kind of tell you how it's going. Tomorrow's my last day off, but we'll see how tomorrow goes and tomorrow night goes. It determines whether I go to work or not, because if you know, there's a lot of destruction, or, you know, power's out or something like that, you know, ain't nothing I can do about it, you know. Depends on how bad it gets. I hope it don't get bad here, but there's a possibility that it could. We'll have to see. So, but me and CJ probably gonna enjoy one last hoorah today before we're consumed tomorrow by worry, anxiety, and panic. So, but anyway, as you can see how it's progressing. You know, it's 70 something degrees right now. You know, everything's starting to bloom out. So, you know, like I said a couple of weeks back there, the spring was coming. I told them. And everything's starting to show it, even the weather. Even starting to show some, you know, we got our first big setup right here, and hopefully we don't have any more. Hopefully we get these small scale setups, you know, that if we get anything, and hopefully they turn out to be nothing. So, but I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, I will see you in the next video.